Hey, you can call me Midge, and today we're back with some more of the Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark. I'm excited, so let's get started. I have changed a bunch of stuff, so hopefully this works okay now. I apologize that there was no video for the last 2 days on, what was it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, Steam was down, so I couldn't I couldn't do anything because Steam was just down. And then yesterday, and so I took that day and yesterday, to try and fix all these crazy issues I've been having with OBS. I think I might have fixed it. I worked hours on this, so hopefully this is done. But we shall see. But of course, I am recording a case that I already recorded once, and the footage was bad. So we're going to do that again, so you're not going to get achievements. Same story as the first case, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But I think I've finally found the recording settings that work for me. So let's hope so. But let's get started. Druid's Delight. On Nanny Dooley's request, Patrick and I are going to the clan's ancestral home in Ireland. We're going to restart from the beginning. Let's go. Yes. Reset. Those opening screens are always so dramatic. Well, Dooley, in 307 hours, holy shit, our flight will have landed in Ireland. Are you excited? Sort of. I'm kind of nervous to meet my Irish cousins. What if they're not as smart or well-informed as I am, and we can't hold conversations? Let's just go in with an open mind, yeah? How do we end up on a boat? We were in an airport in the last screen. The castle is on Lough Dooley, remember? Lake Dooley? We transitioned off screen. I have to say, I know no Irish. I know how to pronounce almost none of the words in this game, so just please forgive me, and yeah, don't hate me for it. I'm really sorry. I apologize. Smart. 307 hours would have been one hell of a load time. I won't bring you any closer to that accursed castle, says Barnacle Murphy. Well, it's inland, so you can't really bring us any closer. I can't, and I won't. We're on our own, Dooley. Let's get to the castle. All right. Boatman, why are you calling it an accursed castle? Because perfectly nice castle is not so good for tourism. People want their castles cursed. That's a fact. I mean, that's true. Boat. The boat name. It was meant to be a placeholder name, but I never got around to changing it. Well, it's a fine boat. I even got her running on biodiesel. Oh, how very thoughtful of you. Huh? I just did it to stop the seal glaring at me from slick-filled water. That's hard to say. I just did it to stop the seal glaring at me from slick-filled water. His name is Ron, but I don't know what that accent does to the letter O. That's the antenna I use to broadcast my pirate radio station from. What? I can tell you. You're not cops here. Okay, let's go in the boat. We got a picture. A nice picture frame you have there. Shame if somebody was to put a picture in it. Okay, we got a picture frame. Postcards from Derry, Dingle, Dundalk, and more. One from every port in Ireland. Wow, this guy's seen it all. Are those real ports? Y'all can tell me, I don't know. I know about Derry, but I don't know if I'm just knowing Derry from Stephen King lore. I wonder what would happen if I push... Don't you dare. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. I wish the captain let us travel in here and not out on the wet deck. Oh my god, they had to just ride the wet deck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing? I was trying to leave and I clicked that instead of just leaving. Like I never played one of these games before. Alright, we got a seal. Look, detective, a seal! How you getting on there, little bud? I can't stand the rain. I hear ya. It never rains back home. Dooley, it rains about 40% of the time back home. Detective, I'm waxing lyrical for the old country. You leave me and my rose-tinted glasses alone. Okay. We can go behind the caravan. We got a phone line. A grand day for drying some clothes, that. Oh, yeah. Your underwear are going to be soaked. Or they are soaked. Is that a sweat lodge? A sweat lodge? In this economy? I mean, in this weather? Okay. Nothing else, right? Nope. Let's go in. Ooh. It's so dark in here. The light. Your light is out. What? Really? Do you think I'm thick? That I'm somehow sitting here in the dark using the gray light from the window to do my work and not noticing the broken light? I don't have time to fix it. I'm swamped with paperwork. A whole boat came in today. What a view. You'd think a rainy gray landscape would lose its shine after a while, but you'd be wrong. Hands off. That's official harbor master business. Why harbor master and not harbor mistress? Well, because harbor mistress sounds like I'm going to tie your boat up with rope instead of bureaucracy. Oh my gosh, this game. This place is cozy. It reminds me of some apartments in the city back home. Keep your tingly digits to yourself. This phone is for official harbor business only. Ah, there you are. That's true, I am here. Bring this back to Ian. Not what I ordered at all. Good lass, off you hop. Blushes. He thinks he's a girl. She thinks he's a girl. Okay, I forgot to check these. We got a bottle of ghosts, I presume. It would explain why the harbor master sent it back. We got a picture frame. One empty picture frame. When you hold it up, it shows my favorite picture. Everything. Aw. A collection of the finest American dollars. The exact amount needed for a holiday and not an American penny more. Alright. Guess we're going to find somebody named Ian. Let's go back here and see what we can see. Dooley? Hanging out behind an old metal box in the rain, trying to get a generator up and running. It's like kindergarten all over again. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do the generator. Can you put the spirits in there? I can't just put spirits in here. It needs proper fuel. Okay. We've already looked at the phone line. I can't see much through here while the power is off. Alright, let's go to the docks. We got a speedboat. Oh, look, the cabin has kittens sleeping in it. Aw. Do you think, is it their boat? It's the only logical conclusion. It's a kitten boat. Where nobody can remember your name, McTaverns. Docks, screen 1. Pretty clear. The castle, too far to walk. I guess we need a cab or something. Let me check my American to Irish dictionary. I think they're called move boxes here. Look at its dead eyes. Seagulls are the sociopaths of the bird world. Hey, detective, remember all that talk about my not wearing jackets? Well, I take it back. I regret everything. Alright, let's just start from the left, I guess. We got drinks. We have everything from whiskey to whiskey. What's the difference? The spelling, mostly. Is there a difference? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't drink. We got taps. What can I do you for? Tell me about Bud Smarter, please. Oh, it helps you make better choices when picking friends. Taps out, detective. Moving on. Bud Light, what's that? Pudding is a sort of blood sausage. Well, if you squeeze the meat juice out and let it sit a while, you get this. Ugh. I think I just got sick in my mouth a little, for real. What's the deal with Stellar Assault? Ah, one drink and you'll be swinging punches at the moon. Believable. I already have a beef with that guy. What? Nothing. Police. Code. Okay. We got a barfly. What do you want? Waxy Dargle is his name. Just passing by. Thought we'd say hello. Passing by, is it? Too good to stay, are you? Typical tourists. Say they love the place, but when it comes down to it, they still pack their bags and go home. Well, we have lives, work, and family. Are you saying we don't have lives, work, and family here? Do you think I was chiseled out of a block of marble? No, I wasn't. I was born. I have a family. I live here. I even have a job. You're not better than me. Jeez, detective, you really are such a tourist. We'll talk to the bartender last, because we probably need to... He's probably furthers the story. Oh, this is the menu. Only mildly greasy sandwich, fierce greasy chips, and blindingly greasy fry. Still not the worst menu I've seen. Oh my god. Let's see now he's in the dark side. Do I want a mugging, a very real and literal haunting, or a flaming kick to the nads? So many delightful options. If it helps any. My foot is already aflame. His name's Basher Dobson. There's the tentacle guy. Danny or something? David? I can't remember what his name is. Framed money. What's all this? Oh, I like to frame foreign money. It's also mad looking. Where do you get it all? I buy it. You've got no US money. I'm pretty sure they don't have money. As I hear it, the streets over there are paved with gold. We freaking wish. Look, that's where we're going. You're off to Castle Dooley? I hear it's cursed. Haunted, I heard. No, you two, it's got a mad cult in it. You're all wrong. It's infested with the good folk playing pranks on everyone who visits. I don't love the sound of any of that. You say you don't love it, but what I hear is you don't hate any of it either. Well, I do like a good bit of strangeness. Man on date. Paul. Can't talk. Mouthful of scaldingly hot chips. Chips? They call fries chips, and chips are called crisps. I don't know what they call crisps. Wait. I don't know what we call crisps. Do we call... Bowl of chips? These chips are a real work of art. I bet they are good. Chips are in my top 15 favorite ways to cook potatoes. Yeah, I agree. Something in my blood is telling me I'm home. Okay, that's everything I think, except we can leave the pub. Yeah, let's talk to the bartender. Can you call us a taxi, please? Nope, we don't have phones in the pub. Pubs aren't a place for talking to people who aren't in the pub. Well, he's got framed money, so logic says that we're going to frame this money. Okay, let's frame this money. Sure thing, detective. Are we putting weed in its locker or sticking its fingerprints in a crime scene? Dooley. Framed money. Okay, do you want the framed money? So, I am American. Sounds right. You can always spot an American by them telling you, unasked, that they are American. Right, well, we have money, you see. But the streets, the golden pavements, that was pre-gold rush. Now we have overcrowding, streets with no pavements, and paper money. I don't like that they don't use an Oxford comma. It makes it harder for me to read. I'm sorry for your loss. And I framed some for you. Some framed American money to sell. Oh, right. Well, to quote the great philosopher Bixby Snyder, I'd buy that for $1, but an Irish dollar, a punt. Shall we not regret giving away all of our holiday money? No, not a single bit. One Irish punt. It's a coin. Irish money. Every coin is made of gold and is the size of a dinner plate. They all have stags gnawed into them. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, I think we're supposed to give you this. The harbor master wanted me to give you this. Said she ordered something less harsh. Oh, right. I guess she wouldn't want to be drinking on the job. Here, drinking this on the job. Give her this instead. Do you want this bottle back? I'm no one for that. You hold on to it. Okay, so we got a bottle and a pint. A pint to the black stuff. What does this mean? Is it a pint to the inky void between the stars? Or is it wintry morning contained in a glass? Or maybe it's the chill of a cold wind atop a cloud-shrouded mountain. I gather it's all of those things and more. Okay. Yeah, okay. They already said what they were going to say. Nothing else in here? It's just gray haze. I'm not sure walking is a great idea. Yeah, we need a cab. Okay, we bring her back her drink. Is this what you wanted? Oh, sweet savior, Christ divine. That'd take the edge off a bad day. I've always said you and I had each other's backs. Could ask anything of each other, we could. That's the spirit, or rather it's not. Ah, Christ, I'm funny. Okay, now will you let us use the phone? Can I use the phone now? I do love to help you. I really would, and no word of a lie. We're best friends, after all. Friends who can ask anything of each other, right? I'm not sure I like where this is going. It's just the generator out back is broken, and the person who'd fix that, well, I'd let them call whoever they wanted. Fine. I've always said you're one of the good ones. You post-delivery girl, haven't I always said that? It's true. She has always said that. Okay, so we gotta fix the thing. But we need, fuel. Okay. Do you want this? Ah, no, I don't need that. I have a full tank of gas already, thanks. What? My boat runs on biodiesel, which I make from fatty oils and pure alcohol. Oh, good to know. Okay, so we have alcohol. We need fatty oils, which are probably from the chips. Yeah, they ate all the chips. Bowl of chips. Can I take your grease paper? Knock yourself out, mate. Need me to knock you out, detective? Please no. Okay, now do we combine those? We received unguent. And a bottle cap. I like the word unguent. Okay, behind caravan. Unguent. No, that doesn't go in there? What do I do with it? I forgot. Do I give it to you? Would this do? Sure, fade to black there while I do my mischief. Oh, okay, he's making the fuel. Here's your biodiesel. Enjoy. Okay, we received some biodiesel. Let's see what it says about it. An almost certainly somewhat illegal bottle of homemade fuel. And we got a bottle cap too. A steel bottle cap. Ooh, we only need a few more. We can buy our very own Brahmin. I don't understand that reference, but okay. That should have the power back on for Fiona. Hopefully now she'll let us use her phone line to call a cab. Taxi, detective. Looks like the lights are back on in there. Ugh, let's get out of here. The sound of that is annoying. Ah, you did it. You fixed the Jenny. I have a light and heat again. I feel like the Queen of Terra. You can use the phone to call your harlots now. I'm not calling harlots. I need a taxi. Don't worry. I won't tell your wife there. Tell me what? The phone is fixed. Time to call for a taxi. TLPD. What's your problem? What the hell? I need a taxi in Ireland and only know this one number? Oh, detective. I knew this would happen. There should be one outside the McTaverns for you in a few moments. Wait, so I didn't have to do all that stuff? Oh, man. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, she already said that. Okay. Bye. What about you? Ah, leave me alone, will ya? I signed on to bring you here, not to become best mates. Alright, we got a taxi. Can we have a lift to the castle, please? Not for free, you can't, you scrub. Okay, we got a punt. Will you take us to the castle for this? Aha, that's the stool that Daisy sat on. In you hop. I don't know shit about Irish stuff, so there's probably so many references that I'm, like, missing out on. Luke, the taxi. Here you go, lads. Welcome to the countryside. Thanks. Look at that castle. There it is, Dooley. Castle Dooley. It's exactly as I remember it. Hasn't changed a bit. Dooley, you've never been here before. You didn't even know it was real until last week. The memories are flooding back. Okay, we got gray skies. Thor must be angry today. Isn't Thor Norse? Oh, you think he only makes it rain the north of the border? Oh my god, I fucking hate puns. The hills are alive with the sound of raining. They're really making me subject y'all to my awful singing voice today. So it turns out I am the King of Ireland. Makes sense when you think about it. Castle Dooley? It's impressive, isn't it? Ah, yes. A teeny bit dreary, though. Could do with a lick of paint or a second castle on the top. Something that differentiates it from all the other castles around. Great! The rain stops as soon as we're finished walking in it. Rain will do that to you. Is this guy waiting for us? John Butler the Butler. Good greeting, sirs. I will take your bag so you may proceed to the ceremony, because you're late. Sorry, home is a long distance and many puzzles away. Sir, I'm a butler, not a judge. There is no judgment here, only butlerment. I'm afraid the interior is locked until post-ceremony, in which you are late, as mentioned. Okay, we got the mantle. D for domicile, most likely. Or Dooley, perhaps. Now that the rain has cleared up, we look like a right pair of dry sprites. Would you sirs like anything? Oh, please, I'd love anything. Well, that's unfortunate. I've been ordered not to help in any way until the ceremony is completed. Whoa, why did you offer? Politeness, sir. Doesn't hurt to be polite. It hurt me. Stone badger. Why is there a giant stone badger at the front door? Oh, the badger is the family's mascot, sir. Okay. To garden. Yeah, that's where we're going. To the garden. Got apple trees. It's not quite an orchard, but they are well-kept apple trees. We used to climb these as kids all the time. Did you now? Who is we? The other Dooleys and myself, I guess. Smell that air, detective. We're a long way from home. Like, take the bins at Nanny Dooley's. A perfectly normal representation of home. Disgusting. Why would you pick a rubbish dump and not, like, I don't know, campsite or city park or botanic house or... Breathe it in, detective. This is what air actually tastes like. We got a greenhouse. What kind of an exhibitionist lives in a glass house? It's not for people. It's a house for plants. Plants? There you go now. I thought plants were sweet, innocent things. Turns out they're little perverts. That explains why they never wear pants. Oh, this is where people hid away from nuclear bombs during the Cold War. Before our time, thank goodness. Oh my god. It's locked. Okay, we got apples. Some of these apples look loose. Alright. Nothing else. To the grove. Ooh, we got a chubby little druid there. And a sleeping dog. Aw, leave him be, lads. He's not one for the doing of things. Hurry up, lads. The ceremony can't start until you click through. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go in there, but let's see if there's anything else we can click. Let's go to the ice house first. See what we can see here. Stormy skies. Wow, look at those clouds, Detective. Beautiful. They must have taken an age to draw. Rumor has it this is the grassy knoll a certain president was shot from. Dooley, we're over 4,000 miles away. That's how they got away with it, Detective. A jacuzzi. Well, actually, oh my god. Loose rock base. The base of this well is pretty loose. I think I can slide one out. Okay, we got a rock, so we're probably going to throw that at those apples. Sign. Look at this. Before the refrigerators existed, people used this to store ice. Oh my god, I can't read. Before refrigerators existed, people used to store ice in hills like this. Untrue. They couldn't have made ice without refrigerators. They'd get ice from lakes during the winter. So wait, you're trying to tell me the lakes had refrigerators? That is crazy. Crazy enough to be true. Okay, I believe you. That's not what I was saying at all. Look, Detective, I understand that you don't want to be outed as an informant. When I post a blog about this on Deluminati.com, I'll give you a cool nickname like the Whistleblower. Please no. Gate's locked. The lock itself is old and rusty. Okay. The texture in those clouds, that hill, it deserves to be in a fancier game than this. I don't know, man. It's a pretty good game. I think we're going to hit the apples down with the stone, so let's do that. Let's see if we can knock one loose. We got 3 of them. This type of apple is called a Janie Mac. I once knew a person called that. Really now. Okay, let's go to the ceremony. Ugh, that sound was awful. I cannot read that name, so I'm not even going to try. There you are. It's fine. I can read it. I can't pronounce it. No, it's fine. Don't rush yourself. You're already 20 years late to your own coming-of-age ceremony. What's a few minutes more? This is a coming-of-age thing? I don't know what that means. Does it come with gifts? Here, put this robe on. It might be a little tight, but it just still fit. It does come with gifts. Yay! He's in a little dress. How do I look? You look... Excuse me, is there time to let it out a little? No, we're about to begin. Then you look great, buddy. Phew. Family and friends, we once more gather to acknowledge the turning of the great wheel. That time of year when young Dooley children become young Dooley adults and carry on the family duty. Let us start by answering the ancient questions you've studied for. We've done what now? There's a test? Kevin, who are the Dooleys? We're a family of protectors who look out for all of humankind's good. A family of cops? I'm from a line of narcs. Ruby, what is our eternal purpose? We keep the sun high in the sky, coming up every day to bless the soil and going down every night so that others on the planet can feel its warmth too. And Patrick, how do we do that? By believing in ourselves? What? No, we do it by... Wait, is it getting darker? Uh-oh. What the... The sun has gone out. Our sacred duty failed, and on such a prestigious day. How have I failed the family such? What to do in this both literal and figurative dark moment for the family? Detective, I think we gotta do something. I mean, I wasn't paying attention entirely, but I think the Dooleys are meant to stop this kind of thing from happening. And I'm a Dooley, and you're a Dooley by common law. And this is kind of weird, I think. The kind of weird that maybe you'd be interested in looking into. And I don't ask for much. Just food and lifts and excuses not to work and visits to my family and I guess I'm asking, will you help me investigate this? Dooley, you had me at detective. Let's go. All right. Wait, where are we going? Okay. Limestone bricks or rocks. These boulders are limestone. I wonder if... Yes, there's a piece of flint sticking out of this rock. Pretty amazing that you found that in the dark. A small piece of flint. Teenage girl. Kid, what's that you're drinking? That depends. You a cop? Not in this country. Well then, it's poitin. I'm sure that's wrong. Can I have some? You gonna give it back? I'm gonna give you a soft yes on that. I don't know what that means, but I heard yes and I'm a bit buzzed, so here. Okay, so we got some alcohol. A spirit made from potatoes. Potato ghosts. Spooky. Teenage boy. You okay, kid? I'm not a kid anymore. I did my ceremony. No, wait. The ceremony was interrupted. I'm gonna be a kid forever. You really have a way with kids. Always bowls me over to see you interacting with them. You're being sincere, aren't you? Always. Archdruid. What is it you're looking for? What's going on? Why is it so dark out here all of a sudden? I don't know. Something is wrong here. Very wrong. Perhaps something has happened to the sunstone? What is the sunstone? Oh, now, that's a story, but you're in a rush, so I'll give you the condensed version. The sun goddess... Ein? Well, she was turned into a crane. Of course. Here. This is Irish mythology we're talking. People are always getting turned into birds. Less of your cheek. Anyway, when she became a crane, she laid this stone that controls the sun and gave it to Dooley a how I don't know how to say that. Dooley a what now? It means first Dooley, which the story says Ein carved from a potato. Anyway, she gave the sunstone over to be protected forevermore, and it was until today. We'll get it back. Blood wolves dishonor. Dishonor is not a very reassuring term. Blood wolves are like hypnotists. If you're at the point in life where you're turning to one for help, then you can't afford to be picky. I need to borrow your stick, I think. The ancient Dooley Shillelagh? The Shillelagh? Shillelagh. Anyway, what do you want this for? I think your Shillelagh, might be able to get us out of here. Outside? How does that work then? I mean out of the situation, the blackness. Oh, right. Okay, here you go. Okay, we got a Shillelagh. That I actually know how to say. Goodbye. Slan. I don't know how to say that. Okay, the stick/club is called a Shillelagh. I bet they're glad we came along and made easier, less lyrical names for things like stick and club. Officer Dooley. Dooley, I need some of your robe. I don't know how much I can spare. Here's a small piece. Okay, we're going to make a torch. Clearly. We got alcohol, we got flint, we got a piece of robe. Yeah, we're definitely making a torch. I feel even more exposed now. Okay, limestone rocks. We already looked at those. Maybe these are different, though. I'll leave the rest of these limestone rocks alone. Okay. Okay, we're going to put that together. Wrap this here. Pour this on. Ugh, what a waste. And we have a torch. Torched, unlit. Okay, we're going to light you with this. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, the bottle cap, probably. Yeah. We'll make a blood wolf out of you yet, detective. Tinder kit. Let's light this son of a birch. That was a pun I actually kind of liked. That one's kind of clever. I'll give it to you. I feel even more exposed now. Okay, about your stick. It is no stick, boy. It is an ancient and all-important shillelagh, held by the family leader from days of yore. It passed down as a sign of wisdom, duty, and right, only to those who have proven themselves many times over. Well, why, legends tell that shillelagh can be traced back to the landing of the old gods on the shores of the mystical wee island. Indeed, some say it's a splinter from the mighty Dagda Lorgmore. The Dagda is a powerful god, and the Lorgmore is his magical war club for you American boys. Anyway, what of it? Oh gosh, I'm really sorry, but I set it on fire. Ah, don't worry, I have a load of spares. Spares? What, you think you're the first one to set an ancient and powerful stick on fire? Now, away, and solve this mystery. I don't have spare sunstones. Might, though, wish I did. Okay, goodbye. What about you? Okay, yeah, we already talked to you. Alright. Ooh, he's got a knife. Oh, be careful with that knife. What are you doing with it? Anyway, stab in the darkness to chase it off. Right. Can I have your knife so I can do that too? His name's Ray Dooley, Druidly chap. I mean, I guess there's no I in knife. Yeah, there is. Wait a minute. That's exactly how knife is spelled. Grrr. What is it, boy? Has the devil come for us? Arf! Okay, we got a knife. A small pocket knife. Alright. Anything at the ice house? No, I don't think so. Unless are we going to use a knife to pick the lock? The blade is too thick to pick the lock. Okay. Oh, there's somebody in there. Tiny Hands O'Hanrahan. Away, devils! You'll not find solace in here. We should ask around for a key. Okay. Let's talk to the butler then. Would sirs like anything? The sun has gone out. That it has. How unfortunate. This could be a long night, and I have packed no snacks for the wee lads. Or the weans. Has anyone else entered the house? No, not that I'm aware of. The Archdruid is keeping the house on lockdown until further notice. Where could I find a key for the greenhouse? Why, I have one. Can I have it? I'm afraid I need to hold on to it in case the children get hungry. I might need to source them a snack from inside. Okay. Goodbye, sirs. Well, we have apples, so we cut them up. Let's chop this apple up. Janie, no! Alright, we got apple slices. One sliced apple. Again, this is not the Janie Mac, an actual human person that you know. Okay. How about you take these? Here you go. I don't understand, sir. It's already prepared. Yeah, it's for you. A snack to share out is needed. Why, thank you, sir. I'm afraid I cannot let you into the house without the Archdruid say so, but here, have this key to the greenhouse as thanks. Come on, we get a greenhouse key. What about our bags? I thought you were bringing in the bags. And I thought the sun was going to stay in the sky. Today is full of surprises, it seems. Okay. Greenhouse key. This should get us in here. Stay back, Satan, or I'll bop you on the devilish nose. Hi there. Americans. Worse than the devil, so. Why do they call you tiny hands? That'd be on account of my tiny hands, you see. And yes, they look the same size as your hands. But I wear big gloves, you see. Well, to me they're big gloves, but you just call them gloves. Just one of the ways that the world is different from micro handies like myself. What? Okay, we got a gnome. Is he alive? No. His name's Tipperary Pippin. Okay. Oh, good. Wait a second. Nice flower bed. Flower bed. What other kinds of things do you grow in here? We grow it all. Edibles, combustibles, dirigibles. I have the lot. Really? What about an int? Oh yes, there's one of them sleeping about the place somewhere. Cool. Chuck the plant? Of course I have. This isn't a baby's first garden. Surely not a spaghetti tree. Oh, you can't move with the spaghetti trees in here. It's all pasta and sauce down those aisles. Awful mess. Okay. Soil thermometer. A soil thermometer? Yes. Can't have your soil too hot or too cold. Shivering soil is no good to anyone. And soil with a fever, well, that's all sweaty and gross. Fascinating. You can have that one since you like it so much. Really? Thanks. I mean, it's got a pointy end, so we're probably going to use that to unlock the gate. Would you believe that plant used to fight off a I can't read. Would you believe I used that plant to fight off a horde of zombies once? Wow. Does the watering can get much use with all the rain? No, I mostly use it as a foot bath or a toilet when it's raining too much to run inside. Hopefully not both on the same day. Ew. Careful now, that's Stinkfoot, a pungent root if ever there was one. And there was, plenty of them. Tell you what, I heard it through the grapevine that you Americans like souvenirs. Why don't you take some of that home with you? I say home. I really mean as far as customs. Thanks. Just don't get it near that flame of yours or it'll really stink up the place. Okay, so clearly we're going to be burning that to stink something up. Sun's gone out, I see. It has. Not good for plants, you know, not having sunlight. Of course. They need things. Things to survive, you understand? I do. Plants have the same 3 basic needs as humans. Is that so? Sunlight, water, and a lot of reggae. Okay. What happened to the sun, then? That's what we're investigating. Well, I might have a lead for you there. Really? Brilliant. Normally it's up in the sky this time of day. When I lose something, I check the last place I remember having it. You think we should check the sky? I do. I have a ladder out back if you need to get up there. Shall I go get it, detective? Okay. I think that's everything in here. Yep. Okay, what do we get? We got the stinky herbs. These stink. I've never smelled anything. I've never smelled a worse smell in my life. Yeah, and the soil thermometer. It's got a large head where the thermometer fits, but the neck is long and thin. Yeah, we're gonna go pick a lock. I should be able to pick the lock with this. Hell yeah. Let's see what's in here then. Okay, we got some barrels. These barrels would have been used to store the ice, I guess. Somebody must have taken it all. All that's here now is water. Okay, we got strange O's and a chain. Is this the creepiest thing we've ever come across? It's top 5 for sure. It's 3 of the letter O with apostrophes after them. That's odd. So like O'Connor, O'Flannery, shit like that. 3 letter O's with apostrophes after them. A very meta clue. This is some man cave. I'm not sure this is what people mean when they say a man cave. Why not? It's a cave. We're men. Language isn't complicated, detective. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to learn it. Okay. Sky is possibly still stormy. Gets pretty dark when the sun is turned off, eh? Okay. No new dialogue for that. Alright, what do we get? We got the O's, the stinky things. Who do we talk to now? Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, you know what? Maybe we go back and talk to the ceremony person. What is it you're looking for? Okay, maybe not. Do I show you the stinky stuff? Nope. What about these? What is this? It can't be. Those O's, those apostrophes. Some O'Doolies must have snuck in and disguised as Doolies and stolen the sunstone while we were distracted. Those fiends, those scoundrels. Jackines, a lot of them. Pure gobs they are. Black and tans, everyone. They're as bad as what I'm saying. Bad news. If they're involved, we have a problem. We have to catch them, you hear? I'll whistle on the wind so that the butler knows to let you inside the house. Okay, now we can go in the house. No, this way. Okay, can we go in now? Thank you. This is some place, detective. Some place filled with 3 thieves. Let's find them. Oh my god, that's hella annoying. It's broken, and there's a strange grinding noise coming from inside. Yeah, it's really awful. If it's not broken, it can be. If it's not broken, it can be, okay? That feels like a motto I can get behind. Remember that time we accidentally burned down an entire house by messing with one of these? Haha, good times. Dooley, shh. I'm glad we're inside now. It was cold outside, and my, knees were shriveling up. Poke. Not the face. Here we got a portrait. A portrait of Tammy Dooley, who supposedly spent a year and a day asking why of everything a fairy said until it let her go in frustration. Oh my god. Go downstairs, upstairs. Let's do ground floor. I gotta get away from that thing. Okay, banner. That's the 2nd largest green banner I've ever seen. This must be where they stole the sunstone from. I feel like this house violates so many health and safety guidelines. They're guidelines, detective. More like suggestions, really. You can take the Dooley out of America. Broken glass, probably from the theft. Or there could have been an emergency. With a vault like that, I'd have robbed it myself. Okay. Oh, we can go to hallway. Got another portrait. Siobhan? Siobhan. It's pronounced Siobhan. Actually, I know that one too. What a menacing name. I don't think so. I like the name Siobhan. Says here that she robbed a castle and sailed it out to sea so she wouldn't have to give it back. That would explain the eye patch. And the pigeon on her shoulder that she's painted red and green. Okay. We got 3 shields. A handful of fancy-looking shields. I could fit, like, 1 shield per hand tops. Maybe one in my mouth? Look at those flames. You wouldn't see that in Monkey Island. Oh, I want to play Monkey Island. I've never played it. Maybe I should play it for the channel. And there's also a second one. A second one that was released, like, really recently. Yeah, maybe I'll play Monkey Island one of these days. I always wanted to. Okay. Picture. A painting of the sun. I guess this must be important to them or something. Yeah, it's the sun. Detective, do you pronounce it vase or vase? I'm a vase man myself. Same. What about you? I'm a vase person. Look, detective, they even have drawers to store their dust and cobwebs. Bench. This place is so busy, you need benches to take rest between rooms. Did you say busy? Oh, so big. So big, you need benches. I was like, what? Okay, we got a drawing room. Talk to Dooley. There's not much space for drawing in here. A deer head. Does this look a bit like, you know, with his skin on? Our school mascot? I guess he does. With his skin on. May he bleat for us all. The hell kind of school mascot did they have? A deer with no skin? Holy hell. Connor Dooley. One of the family's military leaders in the O Wars. Okay, so he fought the O Dooleys. Armchair. I'm so jet-lagged, I need chairs for all of me, not just my arms. Fireplace. What a nice fire to come inside to. Yes, and with the sun gone, fire will become the new god, providing light and heat for all its followers. Dooley, that is crazy talk. Quiet! Don't make me sacrifice you to the new god. Okay. Can't go anywhere else. Alright. Dining room. It's locked. What monster would lock me out of a room made for eating? Okay. Oh my god, that clock. Let's go downstairs. Ooh, we got a kitchen. Let's just start from the left. This won't open. Pat Dooley. That's just for holding magnets. You know those Wii magnets? People give them to you as souvenirs? Gosh, if only they had a handy name so that I could explain them to you. Anyway, that's the magnet box. It doesn't open. Okay. See? They have a kitchen here too, just like we have at home. A Dooley family tradition. Hands off Pat's pots. What are these pots made of? Dreams. They're so shiny. They say even a broken clock is right twice a day. I change its time strategically, so this clock is never right. What? This cupboard is actually filled with cups. Where's all the food? Odd. There are bits of a statue in here. Hands off, I'm boiling those kettles. For tea? What? No. To free the water soul. Look at it there, floating off to water heaven. Are you making fun of me? Honestly, I'm just as unsure as you. Bye-bye, water ghosts. Okay. That cooker is quite the beast. See, if we were in Holland, we could call it a Dutch oven. Oh, don't mind me. Got a bit wet in the rain, so I came indoors to warm my ferret. I don't see a ferret. It's a hungry wee monster, so it might be hunting for sausage around here somewhere. Okay. Have you seen any strange-looking individuals? I did. 2 men. One wearing a pervert coat and the other dressed like a wee girl. Brilliant. Where did they go? They've intimidated her into silence. Don't worry, ma'am. We'll find them. Oh my god, that's a woman. Oh my god. Is your name Pat too? Family name. My siblings are Patty, Patsy, Patrice, and Petrulio. But not Patty. That makes no sense. None of us are slabs of meat. Okay. I thought Patty was like a slur for Irish people. Am I wrong in that? Like, I thought you're not supposed to say, like, St. Patty's Day. I don't know. Am I wrong about that? I better get going. Those O'Dooleys aren't going to catch themselves. They might. Not the brightest bunch. Okay, we got a larder. Stairs to the lobby. Okay. Let's go to the larder. Ooh, what the hell is this? Rub a puka on your veruca. The fuck is that? I don't know why he looks so happy about it, poor wee guy. I do not understand that reference. We got a dumbwaiter. I love this thing. I used to ride it between here and wherever it goes. Dooley, for the last time. You haven't been here before, so you have not used this dumbwaiter. Hey, I'm neither dumb nor a waiter, says Trevor O'Dooley. Oops, I mean, whatever this broken lift thing would say. Broken, eh? Yeah, it's why I'm only mid-getaway and not fully gotten away. One of the cogs is broken and now I'm stuck. I think if we find a cog, we can get this guy out and arrest him. Okay, remember, I remember there being cogs around here somewhere, probably. Okay. Druid's Delight Mead. I'm starting to think I've been drinking honey the wrong way. Box is full of bees. That explained the honeyed everything. Okay, so I guess everything is honey. A baguette. Delivered this morning from France. One of the joys of being in Europe. The remains of a stew made out of honeyed beef. How are there leftovers? Given how old this place is, a lubricant seems like it could come in useful at some point. Okay, so we got cooking lard. Honey loaves. Is there anything they can't make out of honey? Salt and pepper. Push it real good. Honey glazed ham. I think I've wet myself from saliva. Gross. I think I've died and gone to heaven. Okay, that is it for the larder. Let's see. Cooking lard. A large block of lard used to fry absolutely everything over here, including life expectancy. Okay, bye, Pat. Okay, let's go upstairs. Another portrait. Great old Gugnet Dooley, inventor of sleeping on the job. I've never been more sure that this is my family. Somebody else's room, not a place for us. Okay. We got a bedroom. A painting of a handle in which the artist just glued an actual handle to a frame and painted over it. What? A Dooley family masterpiece. So there's just a handle glued to this? Okay. I like the carefree and liberal use of naked, unmonitored flame in this place. Really sets the atmosphere. I call top bunk. Dooley, there's only one bunk. Well, it looks like Slowpoke McQueen has to sleep under the bed then. Is there a woman's face screaming inside the knob of that locker drawer? Boy, is anyone who doesn't get that reference going to be lost. Man, if y'all know these references, and you're probably so mad at me because I don't know that. It sounds vaguely familiar to me, but I can't place it. Half of a 4-poster bed. Fancy. Dooley, you know that's just perspective. No, wait, you're right. 2 posters. I guess we're only half welcome. Well, I mean, this is like a totally 2D game. Okay, ensuite. A damp-looking vent. Setting up my new home. Doody-doo. So someone is in the vent. Who's that? Got a shower head? Sure. You see shower heads everywhere, but have you seen a shower body? Not since the French shower revolution? Detective, you might need to close this case yourself. I need to interrogate this bathtub. Are you stinky, Dooley? Well, this is a letdown. Dooley, this is gorgeous. Sure, but I misread this room as ensuite, and well... Why even have a mirror if it's going to be tiny? I made all of me to be seen. Look, we have tiny bathroom plugs here too. See? We're not so different after all, you and I. Huh? My heart sinks every time I enter a bathroom. Oh my god. Okay, there's somebody in the vent. We're probably going to stink them out, I bet. Yeah, we're going to stink them out, I bet. We'll see, though. Let's explore the rest. Okay, we got an attic. Ladder up to landing. Can we go up? The hatch at the top won't budge. Looks like a mechanism has it locked in place. Okay. The doorway is blocked by these obnoxiously large toys. Is there anyone hiding in there? Stay away, says Louise O'Dooley. Why don't you come out and tell us where the sunstone is? Never! Literally never. I've set up a home in here, and I'm cultivating a fungus I can live off of. You'll never get me out. Challenge accepted. To be clear, that was meant as a statement of demoralization. Demoralizing fact, rather than an issuing of any challenge. Challenge accepted. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We got a dollhouse. There is a smaller castle in this giant castle. That's a kind of extravagance I can get behind. Yeah, vents. Okay, we're gonna smoke him out of the vents. Let's go do it. Oh, someone else's bedroom. We want this bedroom. Okay, we're gonna light the stanky herbs on fire. I know I'm just a simple beat cop and not a fancy pants detective, but I think you just made the smelly plant smellier. Alright, we got burning herbs. Throw them in the bin. This should smoke them out. That smell. I gotta get out of here. Haha. Looks like we smoked them out. Book 'em, Dooley. Yeah, book 'em, Dooley. No, wait. Sorry, that's me. Book 'em, me. Okay, we got a coughing person. Where's the sunstone? No idea. I got scared during the heist and hid in here. You'll get no info from me. I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you true. Alright. Barricade kicked over. I don't really understand how these got knocked over, but I got the result I wanted, so happy days. What do you mean? He kicked them over when he wanted to get out. What else are you talking about? Oh my god, that's creepy. Alright. I guess this is as good a place as any to store your noxious fog. If you squint, it almost looks like the American alphabet. Part of this vent system that allowed me to choke Louise out. Eh. A horrific wind-up toy with a wind-up key. Okay, we got a wind-up key. An old wind-up key. How many times can I say wind-up key? He has a glassy stare that says, kill me now. A goose. Honk. Okay. Alright, nothing else over here, huh? Can't go either way. Alright. Can we use this on the clock? Let's see what's going on in here then. Seems to have some extra cogs. I'll take those. Okay, we needed the cogs. Oh, clock sounds so much better. Some cogs from the grandfather clock. Grandfather cogs. We needed the cogs this way, right? Was it the drawing room? No. Who needed the cogs? I can't remember. Oh wait, was there more to go this way? Oh, it's the kitchen. What's his face wants it in the kitchen, right? Am I going the wrong way? Is the kitchen downstairs? Okay, it is. Did you want cogs? No? Oh, this needed the cogs. I'm so dumb. Okay, cogs. Dumbwaiter. Let's get this thing fixed. Yeah, and free the dumbwaiter who got stuck inside. Hey! Oh, it's a game. We have to figure out the order the cogs go to rebuild the system and get that end cog moving again. Okay, so we probably need a small, not a small cog, a medium cog here. Nope, a large one. Small one. No? There we go. Got it. This is the system back. That's the system back up and running. Let's get this guy out and into cuffs. I'd complain about having to work on holiday, but I just enjoy putting people in cuffs so much. Where's the sunstone? I'll never tell you, says Trevor Dooley, because I don't entirely know. Ma Dooley had it, and it got separated from her when the lift broke. But she's a sharp one. You won't catch her with her trousers around her ankles. Oh no. You'll never take me alive, but we just did. Oh, then, you won't catch me. You are caught. I won't go down without a fight. Eh? Let's see where this goes now that it's working. Cool, we get to go down a dumbwaiter. I always wanted to do that as a kid. It seems so fun. These are just like that statue I saw in the bin. I wonder if that means one of these is fake. Okay. I should look for a way to verify the statues. I'll even have to double check the portraits I found to be sure. Okay. Banners? Long flowing green banners. They sure do like green in this country. Big Fin Dooley, who supposedly bait the salmon of knowledge. Surely that should be ate? Ate the salmon? No, he caught it and gave it a beating for not knowing to avoid his fishing line. He has large hands, all the better for beating fish with. Maybe we can rule him out by finding a matching statue. Okay, that one. The statue has clubbed hands of a famous fish fighter, Fin Dooley. I mean, his bald head and big ears is way more... You can't even see his hands in the portrait. What are you talking about? It's a painting of this dining room, including a smaller painting of the room which has the same, and so on, ad infinitum. Infinity is endless. You can't really add it to something. Oh my god. What's for dinner, detective? I can't stand the Pasty. It's antipasti. An old bottle of vinegar. Pungent. I think it might be worth taking. Okay, we got some vinegar. Can we combine these? No. How about this? No. I don't know what that means. The maggot with the carry-on? I don't... Some Irish reference, I'm assuming. Imagine having an entire room for eating in. It's like a canteen at work, but without having to talk to your coworkers. I haven't found a portrait that matches that statue yet. I think we have seen these portraits. We just need to look at them again. Yeah. That's it. That's some length. The table. Okay, to hallway. This should lead us back out the hallway from earlier. Okay, so here's the portrait. Siobhan, blah, blah, blah. What a menacing name. That would explain the eye patch and the pigeon on her shoulder that she's painted red and green. I should check the statues to see if any match this one. Okay. I mean, this one has an eye patch. The statue bears the menacing eye patch and stance of Siobhan Dooley. And her not very convincing parrot. Okay, so that one's real. That one's real. Let's go look at the other posters. Connor Dooley, one of the family's military leaders in the O-Wars. He has, what's a nice way to put this? His ears are disproportionate to his head. I'll keep an eye out for a statue like that. Okay, he's got big ears. I think the other guy had bigger ears, but what do I know? This guy looks like a soldier. This statue has a small... Oh, he had small ears of Connor O'Dooley. And the military uniform. Oh yeah? Sorry, the ears distracted me. I don't think I've ever noticed if someone has really small ears. Okay, no portraits in here. There's one here, though. She has a scar on her face. A portrait of Tammy Dooley, who supposedly spent a year and a day asking why of everything the fairy said, blah, blah, blah. She has a distinctive scar on her face. That might help identify her statue. Okay. I guess I could go look at all the portraits and then come back. There's a scar on the statue's face that matches Tammy Dooley's. But we've already seen all these, haven't we? So this is the fake one. Yeah, that's the fake one then. The fuck? Okay. Is there another portrait somewhere? Oh, right here. Great old Guggenet Dooley, inventor of sleeping on the job. I've never been so sure that this is my family. I thought it was a she. He's asleep in this. I'm just misgendering everybody in this. He's asleep in his portrait. How very on brand. Maybe the statue is sleepy too? Okay. This is the only statue that doesn't have a matching painting. I mean, we could have told you that. This is the fake. Damn it, I'm not going out of the fight. Take this. Ah, she's got a rolling pin. And I'm not afraid to use it. Quick, Dooley, confiscate it. You received rolling pin. Ah, no, give it back. Look, detective, she had this in her pockets, too. Did she now? Arrest her, Dooley, for the very real and not paranormal, or just normal, if you will, crime of theft. Alright, we got the sunstone. The sunstone. I should bring this to the archdruid. Okay. I'm glad they told me that because I was going to go try to put it in the altar thing. One of those old rolling pins that doesn't have a rolling part to it. So it's a roundy stick then, pretty much. So it's just like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, what about you? You arrested me and my boys and stole back our admittedly stolen legacy. What more do you want from me? How about the sunstone, eh? Your buddy? Your buddy just took that from me. Did he now? What's your stolen legacy then? The sunstone. Hand it over, so. He already took it! Is this guy for real? Oh, I am for real, alright. V-E-R-Y-R-E-A-L. Okay, yeah, Dooley. Let's go talk to the archdruid then. What about you? You got anything to say? Nope. Okay. Oh, it's so quiet out here compared to in there, where everything is on fire. Okay. Here you go. You got the sunstone back. I'll be honest, nothing like this has happened in 100 years and one more. To my eternal shame, I'm not entirely sure what comes next. But I remember my grandmother's grandmother, who died long before my time, telling tales of a recovery system, a way to use the stone to reboot the sun. Wait, how did she tell you a tale if she was dead? Oh, sorry, I thought you needed some information about how to save the world when it seems like what you needed was a lecture on lyricism and poetic license. Sorry. Anyway, there's a secret room in Castle Dooley, the entrance to which is hidden in the phrase, "If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, then you must follow your hearth." Okay, so the fireplace. I'm sure you can detectivate your way through that. Okay, you got anything else to say? Tell me about the O'Dooleys. Oh, a cursed lot, a splinter fraction of the family who turned on us in the O-Wars. O-Wars? A dark time for Ireland it was. You had O'Dooley against the Dooleys, Murphy against O'Murphy, Riley against O'Reilly, and more. I'll say no more about those times, lest we all be forced to sing the sad songs. Suffice to say, the O'Dooleys and us have been at war ever since. They still feel it's their family duty to protect the Sunstone, even though they lost that right the day they picked up the O and the apostrophe and went to war. They must have snuck in during the ceremony to steal the Sunstone, underhanded as only an O'Dooley can be. You have to catch them, you hear? Catch them and get the Sunstone back. I have arrested them. We should have probably got that bit of information before we captured them all, because she told us about the legacy before we knew what it was. What was the riddle again? If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, then you must follow your hearth. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the fireplace. Which was in the drawing room, right? The one with the deer with skin? Yeah. If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, you must follow your hearth. Maybe the hidden room is through here. I need to put the fire out to find out. Okay. The vinegar? Don't be acting the maggot with that carry-on. Okay, no. Definitely not the cooking lard. Oh, there's that well. Is that where... That's all the way out. We gotta go all the way out. I guess. I might be able to get water from here if I can find a crank. Okay, what about this? That wouldn't work. There would still be no way to turn it. I forgot this bit. Oh, it's the little handle in the portrait. In the bedroom, right? Yeah, this weird thing. A painting of a handle in which the artist just glued an actual handle to paint it over it. A family Dooley masterpiece. Vinegar. This is going to be one of those things I think shouldn't work, but does. 100%. Alright, we got the handle. Of course. Why wouldn't that work? A crank handle. It has no shaft. Okay, so put these together. If I stick this handle on the end, I can use this as a crank. Alright. Let's go back out to the... well... okay, let's get this well working. And get that water. You received bucket of water. Hell yeah. Alright. A bucket full of water. A precursor to very damp pockets. Back, back, back again. Oh, this way. Let's put this fire out and see what happens. Received empty buckets. A now empty bucket. Okay. There's something on the wall behind the fire. Looks like some kind of lock. I need to know the Dooley's family crest and motto to get through. So what are they, Dooley? Okay. The animal is the badger. Remember that. We love the law. This is it. If it's not broke, it can be. Yeah, that's the manner thing. It's green because all the banners in the house are green. This one, I'm not... I think this one. Those 3 shields we saw. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yes. Secret ladder. We're in some kind of secret chamber. Maybe we should have brought the torch in here. We have it right there. I have never felt more like an explorer than I do now. A new country, a burning torch, pockets full of stolen treasure. Oh my god. What is this place? Never mind that. What is that thing? Okay. This isn't exactly the kind of dungeon I expected to find here. A control panel. Let's see what it says. Hey, hey, hey. Fire level 0. Okay, we need fire. Sunstone reading 0. We need the sunstone. Rocket status. No, no, no. Sorry, my butt hurts from sitting in this chair. Party pooper. Okay, so we put the sunstone in it. Sunstone seems to fit into this chamber. Is that? I think I'm love. Is that a rocket? Well, not a rocket. It looks like it gets its thrust from steam built up from that connected furnace. Still, pretty impressive tech for something so old. A steam-powered not rocket from 1,000,000 years ago. Take that, NASA. What's carved into it? A sun, I guess? It looks just like my birthmark. Dooley, you don't have a birthmark. And certainly not one like that. If I did have a birthmark, though, that's what it would look like. I feel it in my... I ain't even gonna try. That's Irish for soul. Is it, though? Well, the gem is in place. I guess we get the furnace going and press the large go button on the control panel. Okay, detective, we can do this. Alright. Did you say goodbye to the rocket? Seemed rude not to. Old furnace. We need wood or coal. Okay, there's that coal bin. A large boiler for shooting the rocket into space, it seems. Okay, we need to go get the coal. All the way back out again. There we go. This is where people hid away from nuclear bombs. Oh, blah, blah. Okay. We're probably gonna fill a bucket with it. Let's scoop some of this out. We received a bucket of coal. Through the magic of pointing and clicking, my empty bucket is now full of coal. What a journey it's been. I didn't want to talk about the trees. This way. This way. This way. Secret ladder. Secret room. And the coal. Let's fill this baby up. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you're not meant to fill babies up with coal, or any combustibles, really. Okay. We just need to light it now. Light it with the torch. This is how castles burn down, probably. Okay, control panel. Let's see what it says. Alrighty! Fire level 1. Stone reading 1. Rocket status? Yes, yes, yes! Let's blow this Roman candle. Okay, let's do it. Let's solve this case and get the sun up and running again. Do you want to press the button, Dooley? Really? Of course. It's your family's rocket. It's your big day. Aw, shucks, detective. Thanks. Launch sequence activated. Woohoo! Rocket launch in 10. Error. Launch doors blocked. Oh, the attic. Opening access watch hatch for manual fix. Aw, man. No problem. We just gotta get the doors open and restart the launch. Rocket launch in 9. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta go fast. 7. 6. 5. 4. Go up. 3. 2. We're running out of it. Quickly, this is it. Launch in 1 second. Let's do this quick. Must be the launch doors. They're rusted shut. That's the Irish weather for you. I mean, the only thing we have left is the cooking lard, so... Let's grease up this son of a hatch. Greased up doors. Okay. Oh my god, we gotta go back and get the crank. A hole in the wall for a crank to go into. It's gonna blow up in 1 second! We don't have... We already passed 1 second. Holy crap. This game, I swear. Wonder if you get an achievement for, like, taking that when you're still at the well. We need that crank back, but it won't budge. If only we could bash it out somehow. Oh, we're missing something. Did you shut off that blasted alarm? You're taking care of that alarm, I presume, eh? I'm glad I'm still a kid and don't have to worry about that terrifying alarm noise. That noise isn't making my head any less what? Any less sore. Okay. We're missing an item. Don't remember where we're supposed to get it from. Greenhouse? All this noise is drowning out the plants, Reggae. No, not the Reggae. Am I hearing an alarm from inside, sirs? Did you break something? Where did I miss it? We're definitely going over the 1 second rule now. What's that alarm-like noise? It's scaring my ferret. What's for dinner, detective? Oh yeah, it's antipasta. I know what item it is because I have, like I said, I played this case already. But I don't remember where I got it from. Where is it? Crap! I can't remember where it is. Hurl! There it is. A hurl. They used to play this in hurling. It's essentially a fight with sticks and an optional scoring system. Can we take it as a memento? Okay, now we gotta go all the way back. I missed it when we were looking at all the toys in there. Alright. Wham! I guess it wouldn't hurt to have that crank back. You received item crank. Rumor has it this is the grass... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Alright, yeah, shut up. We don't have time to talk about JFK. Alright. Okay, quickly, this is it. Launch still in 1 second, inexplicably. Thanks, robot. Thumbs up emoji. Alright. The robot's name is Zigzag, by the way. What are you talking about? Get in there. I can't do it, Dooley. I'm not strong enough. Launch imminent. We're not gonna make it. Step aside. Ugh, 0 seconds to launch. Wait, that means it's time to launch. Let's do this. Dooley, you're so strong in your little tiny dress. There she goes. Blew up the sun, or reignited the sun. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Detective? Yeah? Thanks for pretending you couldn't turn the crank. I need to work on my ability to lie. You can never lie to me. Come on, let's go finish your ceremony. Alright. Family, friends, we gather here again on this once ominous day to perform the coming-of-age ceremony, and to properly welcome our prodigal son, Patrick Dooley, back into the fold. Did you hear that? She said I'm a prodigy. That you are, buddy, that you are. Case closed. Alright, that was fun. These games are great. These games are great. And hopefully this recording worked properly. I'm crossing my fingers and all my toes. If it does, then we are smooth sailing from here on out, I hope. I mean, every game is going to be a mystery, right? Like, is it going to work with this game? Is it going to work with that game? You never know. But anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with me as always. And I'll see you next time.